3.
Good afternoon, everyone. Here our group will present our findings from an article with Wodak approaches. The first one is introduction will be brought by Kasilda. Please.
The article talks about the school zoning system in Indonesia represented in Tempo magazine, which is a controversial policy. It aims to provide equal for all, but also causes problems like unfair school access and social tensions. The study examined how Tempo represented its ideology, power, and equity. Using Wordak's discourse historical approach was applied to uncover the controversial issue through the discursive strategies, namely nomination, predication, argumentation, perspectivation, and intensification or mitigation.
Okay. So next one is overview will be brought by Adriano. Please.
Okay, so with Wodak's discourse historical approach within CDA emphasized the importance of considering socio-political and historical context when analyzing discourse and its impact on social realities, power relations, and identity provision. DHA used two different concepts, interdiscursivity and intertextuality. Interdiscursivity is the aspect of a discourse that relates to other discourses. It often implies that elements are imported from another discourse, while intertextuality is an aspect of discourse that involves the relationship between texts themselves and focusing on how one text reference or is influenced by another. There are three key aspects. The first is contextualizations. Discourse is shaped by history, politics, and social conditions. So DHL looks at how past events, policies, and cultural norms to influence the way we speak today. And then discourse strategies. Language constructs meaning through nomination, predication, argumentation, perspectivizations, and mitigation, which was explained by Kasilda. And then language and power. Words reinforce or challenge power structures in society. So, the words used by governments, media, communities, or anyone with power could shape public perceptions and decisions. And uh, relating the DHA with the case study of the research article, DHA reveals how language influences public perceptions of fairness and education policies. So, in the research article, there are various language techniques used to criticize the school zoning system, such as naming, describing, building arguments, offering perspectives, and adjusting tone to critique the school zoning system.
Next one is step by step will be delivered by Ibnu Wahid and Reksa. Please.
So in the step by step, as you can see, there is several key points here. These key points serve as the foundation of the explanation I'll be explained. So the first up, there is a data collection. The research article mainly collects the data from discourse analysis, also the auto-analyzed articles from Tempo magazine to investigate how the media illustrates the school zoning system. The study is based on qualitative data using identified articles that discuss education, policies, and public reaction. The second, there is contextual analysis. The background of the study relates to Indonesian school zoning system, a policy aimed at confirming equal access to education. The analysis evaluates the social in public reaction, student and parent perspective, also the cultural in how education is perceived in Indonesian society, and historical in previous policies affecting school admission aspect. The controversy surrounding the policy's implementation has been discussed in relation to contextual factors. Next.
So the next one is discourse analysis. Tempo uses language strategies like naming, describing, and arguing good intention but poor implementation to critique the school zone system. These strategies help Tempo frame the policy as flawed and the government as inconsiderate while positioning itself as a voice for the people. And the next is ideological analysis. Tempo's ideology focuses on freedom of speech and social justice, advocating for fairness and transparency, while the government's ideology is about equal access to education. Tempo critiques the government approach as authoritarian and ineffective, highlighting the gap between policy intention and real-world outcomes. And this clash of ideologies shows the tension between Tempo's push for justice and the government's top-down policies. And the last is interpretational findings. Tempo's critique reveals the power struggle between the government and the people, emphasizing the negative impacts of the school zone system. By exposing the policy flaws, Tempo pushes for more inclusive and effective governance, showing how media discourse can drive social change. Thank you.
Okay, so based on this research, we can conclude that Temple as a media outlet doesn't support the government's school zoning policy. This can be seen in how Temple presents the policy and using five discourse analysis strategies such as nomination, predication, argumentation, perspectivization, and intensification and mitigation. So Temple is not neutral. It takes a critical stance by portraying the zoning policies as a failure, and that should not be continued. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for all of your attention. That's all from our group. See you in the next time.